All right, we got Ken from Fremont.
Fremont?
Oh.
Or Fremont? I don't know.
I don't know. I was thinking like Vermont, but it's Fremont. Okay.
Fremont.
Hey, guys.
Fremont, California.
As I began searching for useful retirement planning podcasts last year, I stumbled upon Your Money or Wealth and have not looked back.
All right, Ken.
All right. From Vermont. The stumbling could be related to the West Coast style IPAs I tend to favor.
Ooh, now that, okay, Ken, you and I are the same.
Yeah. I appreciate the time you give to your listeners and the useful insights I gain from your show. I write a 2013 BMC Grand Fondue. Is that right?
I think it's Bondo.
Bondo.
That'd be my guess too. But
He rides. It's a motorcycle.
it also has a cheese thing in the back. That's what I find.
Actually, it looks like it's a bicycle.
Oh,
Really?
So
Yeah.
it's like a road bike or let's
The
see.
BMC Grand Fondo.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty expensive road bike there.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. He rides.
Which he throws in the back of his 2017 Volkswagen Golf Sport Wagon All-Track. So he
that's
can
it.
ride during his lunch hour.
All right.
Guaranteed we see Ken like cruising down, like the 101 PCH.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the bike outfit on.
You bet.
With his little
And he's got a little cooler with his IPAs when he's done.
right. I always see that little bike jersey, angry bastard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got one of those.
Wouldn't be surprised. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say? Arrogant bastard. What did I say something?
You said angry bastard.
Oh,
Well, close enough.
yeah. Well, if you're arrogant, you're angry. All right. My wife and I are both 62, and I plan to retire in 2023. She will retire in June 2023, and I will retire in December 2023, which leaves us up to 24 more months to contribute to our employer plans. We contribute a total of $2,700 per month to our retirement accounts, of which only $650, 24%, goes into my Roth 457 plan. We're wondering if we should go all Roth contributions for the remaining time we are working and contribute to our 457 and 403B plans. About 20% of our $1.2 million retirement savings is in Roth. As we begin retirement, income from my CalPERS pension is approximately $65,000 a year. Our Social Security is an estimate $60,000 a year, and we will begin a few years later, ages 67 and 70. When we retire, we will begin withdrawing approximately $25,000 to $40,000 a year from our retirement accounts as a bridge to Medicare and Social Security, and to help fund our more active early years, pension and Social Security income will be taxed. Am I on the right page here? Okay.
Yeah.
Would contributing a greater percentage to Roth accounts now be advantages and give us more growth or income options in retirement, even though we would be paying significantly more income in payroll taxes today? Thanks, Ken P. from Fremont, California.
Or Fremont. Whichever you choose.
I call it Fremont.
I know you do. I kind of like that name.
I love it.
That's
It sounds like a cool place. Get a road bike.
Yeah,
Get
right.
my arrogant bastard road jersey and just cruise, man.
I can picture it.
It just sounds like a beautiful place.
Right.
Like Fremont is kind of sounds hipster. Fremont sounds like
That sounds different, doesn't it? It sounds like
badass.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so he's got a couple years. He's 20% of his $1.2 million, a couple $100,000 is in Roth.
Okay.
He's got a good pension of $65,000, plus his Social Security is going to cover most of his living expenses because he's going to take a bridge to spend a little bit of money from the 401k of $25,000 to $40,000 until Social Security comes in to play, as he's pushing Social Security out until 67 for his wife and 70 for him. Should he just load up on Roth and say, you know what, maybe pay the tax and start building a little bit more tax-free because only 20% of our overall portfolio is in Roth. I mean, at the end of the day, let's say you go all Roth.
Yeah.
What's it going to have, like 23% now in Roth?
Well, it helps, but
It does.
Yeah. But it still have a significant part in regular. But it's, so that right now the 24% tax bracket goes to taxable income of about, $320,000. So I'm assuming, I shouldn't assume, Ken, but let's just say your taxable income between you and your wife is less than that. I'd go, I would go Roth because that's a good rate. That same bracket is going to be probably taxed at 25 to 28 to even higher with alternative minimum tax in 2026. So I think that would be a good way to go.
I would not. I would agree with you.
Yes.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
would not disagree with you there.
I knew you would say that because you always say go maximum Roth, but especially in this situation because a couple years away from retirement, we're in low brackets right now.
Right. So you look at the top, it's $340,000 to the top of the 24.
Oh, there you go, 340. Yeah.
Excuse me. Where the top of the 25% tax bracket is going to be, let's say if the tax rates change today, where they're expected to change in a few years, the top of the 25% tax bracket is at $180,000 of taxable
That's right.
income.
And then you get to 28, and then you get potentially to alternative minimum tax, particularly if you live in California.
So, yeah, I would go Roth, and I would also consider converting a little bit too.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad call.
Right. Because you're still young, you got a lot of years to grow.
Or at the very least, do more conversions when you retire. If your fixed income is lower, which it probably will be, at least for a while, be without Social Security, do big conversions between, retirement and Social Security or between retirement and RMD.
Right, because he's got this bridge year that he's taking, $25,000 to $40,000 out to live off of before he
Right.
takes Social Security. Because he's got the $64,000 pension, I would look and say, hey, take the $25,000 or $40,000 out to live off of, but also probably convert to the top of maybe the 22% tax bracket.
Yeah, which is more like 180 taxable income.
Taxable
right?
income.
So 205,000 gross income, something like that.
So you could convert, let's call it, you pull out your $25,000 or $40,000 to live off of, and you could still convert maybe up to $80,000 to $100,000 and still stay in that 22%
Yeah,
bracket.
I like that too.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.